Hello, my name is DJ Fred. You are welcome to my channel. So today I'm going to be sharing the story, talking about my experience uh, at 96.9 CoolFM Lagos, Nigeria. This happened in 2011. Our one of the mainstream DJs in Lagos, Nigeria. I was a resident DJ at the Marquee. If you know the Marquee back then, it was located at Mega Plaza, the rooftop of Mega Plaza. I was the in-house DJ. It was a mainstream club in Lagos. I think it was one of the only rooftop club in Lagos then. It was big. A lot of celebrities used to come there. I have picture with a couple of them. This was me and Timaya. This was me and Timaya. I had a picture then with that was me, and picture you're seeing on your screen, on my right side, that was me, and this was Whiskey and one other DJ back in the day. I don't know, he was somebody's DJ, one of those guys DJ back then. I've forgotten about it. This was me and Eddie the Don. That was LD the Don, me and Terry G. Me and Peter of P Square. Uh, you know, this was me and the Prince. A lot of people used to come to the Marquee back in the day. It was a big club. And, I used to throw things down there, Yeah, but the story for today is the story for today is about who is the DJ. Who is that DJ? The way Daddy Freeze did the advert, the promo. Then who is the DJ? The requirement was it was a competition, a DJ competition organized by 96.9 Cool FM. Cool FM is located, I think they still there, in Victoria Island, on Etimiyak Street, Etimiyak Crescent. Yeah, the requirement was send in your demo, your 15 minutes demo of you DJing. And, I think, I don't know if it was nationwide. I don't know if they were broadcasting then national. It was their broadcasting then was it covers the whole nation, or it was just within the Midwest region. I don't know, but I just participated, and I got a call that I'll be shortlisted. They haven't listed the screen, the demos that we sent in, and they said I'm one of the shortlisted contestants, and they want me to come to the station. So they had a date and time set for us to show up. So on that day, I think it was on a weekend. Prior to that, we went. I remember we went and we met with this Lebanese guy who was one of the managers, and we met with him. We had a discussion, just like, in-person interaction to know these faces. We were there, we talked, and they told us to come for a certain date. That's the day we would do the battle. On the day that they told us to come, we all went, and we sat there and we met with Kayla. We were assigned to Kayla. This is the picture. These three of us, we were the ones that were shortlisted for the finalists. For the finals, so to speak. So we were there. We got into the studio and we had a chat just to know, our backgrounds. Talked a little bit about our DJ careers, when we started, where we're from. Basically, the person behind, the characters. So we did that, we were given time. We were given time to throw it down. The battle started. It was one after the other, one after the other. We all went in and we did our thing. And this was me, during my finals. You know, uh, I can see this system, this controller is Denon. Yeah, we did our thing, and after throwing it down, after the final battle, Kayla told us they opened up the phones to the public, and they told us they will interact with the public. They will ask the public to call in, that they will, let it run for a couple of days. They will collect the results and get back to us for them to tell us the winner. I think from there I went to the Marquee Mega Plaza, which wasn't, it's not too far from Etimia Crescent. So after a week or so, this happened, at, like, it should be probably late July stroke early August in 2011. I don't remember the actual date, but it happened within that time frame. Uh, the day they called me, I was actually in Ikeja, DJing at a friend's wedding. I remember vividly. I was DJing at a friend's wedding when they called, and he said, "Is this DJ Fred?" I said, "Yes, this is DJ Fred." He said, "Okay, we want to let you know that you are the winner of who is the DJ, who is the DJ competition organized by 96.9 CoolFM, headquartered in Lagos." Of course, I jumped up with excitement. I was happy. I told family and friends, I informed my friends, and everybody was happy for me. And I was truly, 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 genuinely happy, because one of my dreams was to work at a radio station as a DJ. That was always my dream, to work at a radio station as a DJ. And when that opportunity came, I grabbed it, I put in everything, I practiced, prepared, and I went in and I won it. I was happy. And, I remember then, the lady called and said, you ready? You ready for this? I said, yeah, it's okay. They said, we'll get back to you. A couple of days later, they called. They said, this is what we're proposing. We want you to start as soon as possible to be our DJ. And we will be paying you $70. Sorry, we'll be paying you, I'm sorry, they will be paying you 70,000 naira per month. What do you think? And I said, thanks for the opportunity. Can you please talk to the management so that they can increase the salary to 100? We were negotiating. This was negotiation. Even though it wasn't in person, it was over the phone. She said, okay, fine. She will talk to the management. She will revert the message back to her boss. Then she will get back to me. And I said, fine. That was it. I was expecting. Even at that time, I spoke to a couple of my friends. They were like, well, one thing she said at that time when we were talking, she was like, this is a radio station. We don't really pay that much. But one thing we can promise you, like, you see how Dotun, you see how CoolFM, you see how Daddy Freeze have used this radio station, the platform. Not that we pay them that too much. We see how they've used the platform to market themselves. That's one thing we did promise you. We're giving you this platform to market yourself as a DJ, to change your career. And I said, but she said, well, I'm going to talk to my boss and get back to you. That was where we left it. That was the last discussion we had. I was expecting that they would surely get back to me, for us to start, Then I talked to, a couple of my friends, people that I respect, people that I, mentors that I had in my life at that time. And they told me, well, if they did call you back, just listen to them, what they say, if they give you the opportunity, go ahead and take it. I was expecting them to call me back. They never called back. If I remember then, Dotu actually came to the Marquee. He came to the Marquee to hang out with me. Um, that was it. After that, all of a sudden, I started hearing a promo of DJ Exclusive started with them. People were calling me, like, who, when are you starting? I said, I'm still expecting. They said they're going to call me back. I started hearing promo of DJ Exclusive starting with them. And this promo was voiced by Dotun, the same guy that came to the Marquee to hang out with me, and I didn't see him afterwards. So one evening, one Saturday night, we were about starting the night. This was around 9 p.m., 9:30, 10 o'clock, just at the beginning of the night. Dotun, Abubakar, who was one of the, top managers there, and this Lebanese guy, I can't remember his name. He was the station manager. They came, but just to go back a little bit, after when they called, before they called me, I went to the station. Actually, let me roll back a little bit. I went to the station and I was presented with this check. Sorry, this is not the presentation of the check. I was presented with this check, a check of 50,000 naira. That was what I was given. That was what I was awarded. Having won the competition, after they called, they told me to come to the station. I went to the station. I can't imagine how. Imagine I just living out this piece. But I went to the station. They presented me with this check that you're seeing right there. It was a 50,000 naira check that I was given. They got me into the studios, put the check behind me. I sat down, and they interviewed me once again. They asked a couple of questions. I was asked, how do you feel? How was it? How was during the competition? How did you feel? I told them it wasn't easy. Of course, it wasn't easy. Even after the battle, they told us to go, that they would call, blah blah blah. The waiting period, which was like a week, it was not easy, So yeah, this was after this that they told me that they would get back to me. That was when they called, and then we started the negotiation. We started talking. Everything I've said, they said, okay, we'll get back to you, blah blah blah. So, like I said, I fast forward now, I started hearing, the advert of when DJ Exclusive will start with them. So they came to the station that evening. It was Dotun, that the freeze was not with them. It was Dotun, Abubakar, and this other Lebanese guy who was the station manager. At that time, the Marquee, where I was working at, the Marquee nightclub, the Marquee nightclub was the manager was Mohammed, who's also a Lebanese guy, and him and this other guy, they know, of course, the Lebanese, they talk, they knew each other. So they said the story they told me was that, we're sorry, we came here we don't even know where to start. We don't even know where to start. This whole thing is embarrassing. We don't know where to start. This is the decision that they made is beyond us. It was our boss. Our boss, now being the owner of the station, met with DJ Exclusive's dad on the plane on their way back from London or wherever they were flying from. This was the story I was given. That's where they met. They had this discussion, and at the end of the day, this Exclusive was imposed on them to work with him. That was the story I was given. I didn't know who to go meet. They said they would see what they can do, but that was it. Never heard anything back. I didn't know who to go meet. Social media was not like this. Internet, yes, of course there was internet, but social media wasn't like this. There was nobody to cry to. There was nobody to go to help me fight it, to help me talk to or reach out to them. I didn't have it. I didn't have enough money to go take a lawyer, to go, take register for illegal services. I couldn't do it. That was how they snatched that opportunity from me at that time. They just took it. It was Daddy Freeze, Dotun, Abubakar, even Kayla. I'm going to mention Kayla because Kayla was part of the team. She was the one, like the picture that she was the one that organized, that was, on duty as a presenter the day we had the competition, the day we had the battle, the day of the final. She was aware. There is nobody at that time who was working at CoolFM that would tell you he or she wasn't aware of this whole thing. Why I'm saying this is nobody could ask questions. Nobody could say, oh, let me stand and bridge this gap. Let me be I know they had their jobs to protect, but nobody could speak up and say, this is not fair. This guy won this competition. Everything we asked these people to do, they did it. They participated, they sent their demo, and they participated, and somebody became a winner. What happens? Yes, you awarded 50,000 naira, and we were negotiating after that. You called. You told me we're going to give me 70,000 naira per month. And I said, please, can you talk to them, talk to your management to make it 100? Because I was going to be going to work every day. I used to work at the Marquee at that time. At the Marquee at that time, I was getting paid 200,000 naira in 2011. I used to DJ on Friday. This was my obligation that I needed to fulfill at that time. Friday, and Saturday. Then on Sunday, I would do karaoke. Those were my 3 days that I used to do. On Friday was just, on Sunday was a laid back day. People come, they sit down, they eat. You just, I put on, whatever the request they put in, and they will sing along, which was the karaoke. So now, as a radio station, you want me to be actively working every day, 9 to 5 or whatever schedule you were going to give me, and you were asking me to pay me 70,000. From 200 now, you want to pay me 70,000. And I said, make it 100. Make it 100. Because I was so happy that I was going to work at the radio station. I was so happy. And of course, they also said, you're going to benefit from this relationship. It's going to be a two-way street. You benefit from all, you're going to give us we will benefit from your talent, and also you will benefit from this platform. So we were in negotiation, and I had every right to ask for 100. It wasn't as if I wasn't making money at that time. I was making money at that time, but I saw the platform. I saw the opportunities that come with the platform, and I wanted to take it. But these people, nobody could speak up. Nobody could say, come on, this is not nice. This is not fair. This guy, DJ Exclusive, did not participate in any of these, in anything that we ask them to do. How come, he's just, being offered this opportunity? Nobody could speak up, But that was 2011. Someone can say, why are you speaking up at this time? This is when I choose to talk about it. It's never too late. This is when I choose to talk about it. And I also want to put this information out there. I see that the freeze, if you say you are not, you can, there's no way you can exonerate yourself from this. I'm saying this, mentioning your name, because you seem to be someone who want to fight for injustice. Yes. You are the convener of Free Nation. You want to set people free. You preach that every day. You want to set people free. You want to, free the sheeple or whatever how you call them. But you blame the pastors, the Yahoo pastors, the pastors that are cashing out. That is also a form of injustice, and you're standing up for justice. But at that time, did you stand up for justice? Were you not aware of this evil that was perpetrated, that was carried out against me at that time? Dotun, today, I see you. Although even though I saw on social media you left CoolFM finally, or maybe they sacked you. You were there. You championed this whole thing. You can't sow stone and expect to reap bread. The evil that men do live after them. The evil that men do live after them. You can't sow bread or stone, I expect to reap bread. It doesn't work like that. You know, you carried out that coup against me in 2011. It is nemesis. What goes around comes around. You know, you tired of the station now, tired of the platform, you're running away. You know, I'm very grateful how far God has brought me. I'm very, very extremely grateful. God has given me things that I did not qualify for. God has been very, very extremely, kind towards me. Someone will ask, okay, what do you want now? You don't expect me to go back now to go work for CoolFM? No. How much are they going to pay me? They can't even pay me. They can't. So all the people that I've mentioned today, they're probably not at CoolFM anymore. They're not there anymore. They're not there anymore. But what they did to me, I will never forget. I will never forget. They took that opportunity away from me and gave it to DJ Exclusive. Is that fair? Is that fair? If you ever see this, I don't know if any one of you if you ever see this and you feel that I'm accusing you, we live in a social media world now. You can take your phone, put on the camera, put on the video, and say your own side of the story. If I'm lying and you want to rebuff this, feel free to go ahead and do that. If you think I'm maligning your character, if you think I'm misrepresenting your character, go ahead and defend yourself. All right? You have that right to defend yourself. You have that right to defend yourself. But this is it, so that when you're dealing with them tomorrow, or even you're dealing with them today, or whenever, you know the people you're dealing with. You know the people you're dealing with. These are, green snake under green grass. So when you have to be very careful because you cannot, tell. You cannot really tell who is who. They say integrity is what you do when no one is watching you. When you're by yourself and you have to make a decision. Then they knew that I was nobody. No one was going to fight for me. I wouldn't be able to do anything. They went ahead. If it was this time, they would not have gotten away with what they did to me. They would not have. I would have cried. I would have, asked the public through social media to fight for me, to speak up for me. But they did it and they felt they had the upper hand. But at the end of the day, God had a different plan for my life. God had a different plan for my life. I don't look back today and regret. I don't regret my life. I don't regret it at all. But what you guys did to me is on record. Dotun, Daddy Freeze, Abubakar, and the rest of the team at 96.9 CoolFM Lagos. This happened in 2011. Let it be on record. And I'm putting it out there. You choose, you decide. Think for yourself. Thank you for watching and stay blessed. Bye-bye. Once again, my name is DJ Fred. Please subscribe to this channel and let's keep it moving. Bye.